What is up, guys? Say Hey Jay here with Let's Talk Sports, and we are talking some racing in Indycar as they were back last week at Barber Motorsport Park and ended up being an interesting race. Now, there was no cautions in this race, so it turned into a bit of a strategy race. And it got a little interesting there for a little bit, but it all started with Alex Palou on pole. And if you know Alex Palou and if you know Barber, you know these two go hand in hand as he won by 16 seconds last year at this racetrack. And he has dominated a lot of these races. And yesterday really wasn't much different as he started out the stint as on pace and in the lead, and he outlasted every single car. He was the last car to pit on that first stint on those black tires, and he was able to make those babies last like no other, and that's why he's one of the best to ever do it at IndyCar and the best going right now. Now, of course, the strategies did ensue with no cautions, and there were two different tires. You have the black tire, which lasts a little longer. It takes a little bit faster to get up to speed, but once you get going, they last a little longer. And then you got the short reds, who are very fast there at first, but they do not last as long. And with the ruling in IndyCar, you got to be able to run both. So it all depends on when you run those tires in these strategy races on how things ended up working out. Now, Alex Palou dominated the first stint of caution, first stint of pits, and he came in with the lead, and came out with the lead. And then it got a little interesting, right? Christian Lundgaard tried a lot of different strategies, and he was able to have a little better tires later than Palou. Palou had a lot of used blacks, and Christian Lundgaard was able to have some new blacks, and he was able to try to use that as his strategy there, because about halfway through the race, he found himself in the lead and had a big lead on Alex Palou as he was going in for his next pit. But then his pit stop ended up being a bad pit stop. I think it was the right rear that ended up falling off the car. They had to put it back on the car and put the tire back on. And that kind of ended Lundgaard's chance of winning the race. But he would come out in third, I believe, right behind Graham Rahal. And the battle there at the end of the race was really for that last podium spot between Graham Rahal and Christian Lundgaard. Rahal had a little older tires than Lundgaard there, but he was holding Lundgaard off for a while. But Lundgaard was able to get by Graham Rahal. Graham Rahal still ended up third, which was a great finish for Graham Rahal on the podium. Lundgaard would get second, and of course, Alex Palou would get the win in Barber Motorsport Park again, as he has done a lot in his career, and he is back on top of the points where Kyle Kirkwood, going into this race, was the point leader, but not anymore. Alex Palou is back on top where he belongs, man. He is the best. Now, you guys let me know in the comment section, if Lundgaard did not have that problem in the pits, would he have won? You let me know. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for more, and have a great day. Thank you so much.